Hello and welcome to Untitled Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? So this is for any planet or star you have in your chart under Saggy. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. Oh, and if you are a crosswasher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a crosswasher for many a video myself. So I get you and I got you. Now, okay, with that being said, yes, I'll be mentioning the decks I use as I read. If not, I will also put them in the description box below. So if you want to check those out, check those out. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, let's get into your cards. I'm wearing glasses because blue light. Hello. Personal preference. So I just don't feel like taking them off. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and you got the 10 of Summer. Ooh, lucky you. 10 of Summer with the Ace of Spring at the bottom of the deck. Ooh la la. Ooh, and the Magician behind that. Nice. Alright. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. Ooh, Dreamer wanted to pop out. That's the Fool. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. Ooh. And the King of Summer. Nay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share it. Thank you. And you got the 8 of Winter with the King of Summer at the bottom of the deck. Haha. King and Princess Summer. No, I'm just thinking the King. Princess Summer. Alrighty. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got the Princess of Winter. With the Prince of Summer at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Winter. They kind of look like sisters. The Ace and the Princess of Winter. I feel like they do. Except it's just that they're wearing different outfits. Or at least different color outfits. That is besides the point. So, please, angels and God. Why? No. Please. Okay. Please, angels and guides. Alright. I'll take it. So, the next card is the King of Spring pointing towards the right. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Winter. Okay, now let us clarify with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. I'm going to write them in the box below, but just in case. Okay. So for the first set, you have the Ten of Summer, the Ace of Spring, and the Magician. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect. For the coming week, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect. For the coming week, and you got Arbal Parrot. No. Let me start that all over again. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Sagittarius, please come forward and clarify why all these cards are here for the first set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, clarify this first set, please. And your first card is clarified by Lattice Moon's Daughter with Iris of the Rainbow at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Singer of Initiation. Yep. As well as Topsy Turvets and the Singer of Courage. Yep. Now, so for the second set, you have the Eight of Winter and the King of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why these cards are here for them. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share. And you have Ecstasis, wah, with Tintin the Sylph at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Then, so the third set is the Ace of Winter, the Princess of Winter, and the Prince of Summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and by clarifying. So please come forward and clarify all these cards. And you have Honesty with a Collective of Pixies at the bottom of the deck, followed by Gotcha. Surprise! So then for the fourth set, you have the King of Spring and the Two of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share why these two cards are here in the directions they're in. Yeah. For them, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Saggies, please come forward and share. And you got the Maiden, followed by the Singer of Intuition, yep, as well as Talon the Poet. Yep. Yep. Okay. It is the oddest thing. I take care of a pet for a neighbor of mine, and for some reason I've been smelling him or the cat, her or the cat, the dog's a female. Anyway, I'm smelling their kibble. It might be like it rubbed off on me, but I took a shower, so it's weird. Maybe the cat and dog are thinking of me. I guess they miss me. Alright, so let us begin, shall we? Alright, so the cards you got for the first set. Okay, it starts off with the Ten of Summer, then you have the Ace of Spring, then you have the Magician. Wow, now that is a good set. Well, it starts off the set well. Alright, so the Ten of Summer says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. It's emotional, contentment. It's a 10 of Cups, basically. Then you have the Ace of Spring. So what I'm getting is that because of your emotional contentment, you are having insights and ideas of what you should be doing as an action. Because you're in such a happy place, you know what you have to do. You know what will make you so happy, right? Very pleased, very, very pleased. What you would know what action would make you the most happiest at this point. And it's something new, but it's something that you really want to put effort in. Because the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. It's the beginning of a new action that you are going to love. Alright? Then after that, you got the Magician, which means that new action that will come out of pure joy, pure emotional contentment, okay, is gonna help you, will allow you to do anything you want. It will allow you to take charge of your life. You can, as well as remind you that you can manifest whatever you want in your reality to be a success, which is great. Which are great things. Yes. Now, the cards clarifying the first set, alright, are Lattice, Moon's Daughter. Now, Lattice talks of light cast and shadow, spiritual guidance, light cast and shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. It's, you see, in this deck there are two similar types of energies where we have I think, well, they're not phoenixes, no, they're centaurs but with wings. I don't know what the name of it is, but they're they're 1/3 like animal, 1/3 human, 1/3 fairy. So I don't know what they are. Or is that a goat? Bottom, I have no clue. In any case, right, and look at her face, and look, even the gnome in the back of the card. They're super happy, they're smiling, they're happy, it's like they're having fun, you know, it's like they have this riddle they're trying to solve, and it feels like a bit like little cheeky, little naughty like riddle that's like a remue-ménage, as they would say in French. It would be like, it would make you think, you know, make you think twice about things. A minute. So, okay. Isn't there another card? No. So, I'm guessing this is the Magician's energy. For some, well, I mean, it's a bit of everything. You're emotionally content, so you're having a little fun. You know, you're not taking yourself too seriously. Notice the look on her face. She's not very serious, but she's having fun. You know, she's being a little cheeky, and she's having a lot of fun in the process. Now, the next card is Iris of the Rainbow. Now, Iris of the Rainbow talks hope, promise for the future. Okay? Now, basically, so you're emotionally content. You are putting forth some new action that is definitely going to be a promise for the future. And you are also tapping into the Singer of Initiation, which talks of passage to new light, passage to trial, triumph, new level. It's something new that you're trying out, but it's you're doing it with fun and appreciation. So, and part of that reason why you're starting something new with a whole new perspective is because you change the way you view a new thing, a new action. You've changed the way you're experiencing it, which is amazing. And that in turn will help you tap into the singer of bravery. No, singer of courage. Because the singer of courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. So it will give you what you need to make this into a reality, which is basically going back to the Magician card, which talks that you have everything you need to be a success. All you need to do is move forward, because you can manifest whatever you want in your reality in order for you to be a success. Then you have the second set. Okay, it starts off with the Eight of Winter. Now, the Eight of Winter is you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So it's kind of counterintuitive to the Magician, but I feel like something is going to happen during this week which will make you rethink what you're doing for a little bit, but then you'll get back on track with the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. It says a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Now, if you have someone coming in who's going to be a romantic partner for you, this card says they are to be trusted, but I tell you this: utilize your intuition before you follow what I say to a T, because I'm not living your life. I'm not living your reality. You have complete control over it, not me. So, and I'm not the one living it, and I'm not going to be the one suffering the consequences of you following my suggestions. So please don't listen to me, listen to your intuition. Okay? Please. So now, the cards clarifying that are ecstasis. Now, ecstasis talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, motivation. So whatever this is, you moving out of the Eight of Winter and going after that King of Summer, or that King of Summer coming to you and you getting out of your head about it, okay, it's totally going to bring you ecstasy and joy. It's going to make you so happy. So happy. You will not be able to contain yourself. Alright? Then you have Tintin the Sylph, which talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. So basically, what you've gone through has taught you a lot, and you are able to then see what you should let go of and what you should not follow. And basically what I said, it's just follow your intuition more than you should follow what I say, okay? Because I'm not living your life. You are going to live the consequences of your actions. So please, listen to it, not to me, okay? Right. And then the third set, alright, starts off with the Ace of Winter, the Princess of Winter, then the Prince of Summer. So the Ace of Winter is don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So you are going to get new ideas that should be utilized. Okay? Then you have the Princess of Winter. Now the Princess of Winter is a very inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic individual. Okay, this card says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. So I feel like, now this is something new. I've never got this bit of discernment from this card. if this is information that you are receiving that is kind of difficult to swallow, I feel like, okay, let me reiterate. This card says speaking the truth with kindness. But kindness is a very subjective thing. So what seems nice to you might not seem nice to someone else. So take that. So think twice while speaking. You see, I used to be like this. Because this is my card for light. This is my light worker card. Alright? And me, I had difficulty communicating with people since I can remember. Alright? And so that is why I relate this to light working. But also, the fact that it says indigo child or adult, now that is definitely a light worker. Right? Though, so the idea is, when you are a light worker, I find that one of the most important things for light workers to learn how to do is to communicate clearly and accurately with people, with every type of person, because there are 4 ways of communication, right? And within that, there are more like sub manners of communication, which I learned in my my communication classes at school. And this is basically what closers do. They basically know how to talk to anybody under any circumstance, in any situation. So I feel like that is what it is. It's just, I feel like, what is it? Even then, it's important to communicate clearly and accurately. So, as much as a whole new idea, a concept, a process, something of that sort is important for you to start doing and to work upon, alright? It is also important for you to know how to communicate it, okay? Because of what it said on the Ace of Winter, as well as the undiplomatic part of the Princess of Winter, because being undiplomatic might not get you to where you want to get to, right? And then with the Prince of Summer, which I feel is like completely the opposite side of the spectrum, because the Prince of Summer talks of a romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious individual. It says falling in love suddenly or being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Possibly, for some of you, when getting this difficult information to hear, that might be your very emotional experience, because you don't know what to do, you don't know how to deal with this. Or it could be vice versa, right? You might be giving very you might be speaking of something that is very sensitive, and the other person on the other side, the person who is opposite you might be taking it difficultly, I feel. And that is when the idea of the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience is extremely important. Alright? Because if you let your emotions overflow and respond in your stead, you might do something that will not be well received. So it is up to you. It's reading the cards. And the first card clarifying that is honesty. Now, honesty talks of honesty, compassion, tact, self-deceit. Right? With the Princess of Winter, tact is necessary. It's the ability to be able to communicate with people accurately and in a way that they will understand you. Not just for you to blurt out what you want, but they need to get you from their perspective. Now that is what a closer does. Okay? So keep it in mind. Then you have a collective of pixies. Now, a collective of pixies talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, virtue. I feel like in order to have many people joyfully participate in what you are working upon, alright? An important part of that is communication, being able to communicate clearly and accurately with others. Right? That just reminded me of me during my high school years. I was very bad at communication. Extremely bad. So, I mean, I was the most uncool. Well, I don't know if I was the most, but I was extremely uncool. I don't know if you noticed. Extremely uncool. Now, the next card is the gotcha card. And the gotcha card talks of unexpected event, rude awakening, shock, sudden shock, unexpected event, rude awakening. I feel like if you don't do what I suggested that you do, you will not be grounded during a very emotional experience. So because of that, you might lose track of what you're doing and what needs to get done and how things should get done in a friendly and a nice manner. Next, you have the King of Spring pointing towards the right. Now, cards pointing towards the right to me mean that they're happening quickly or they're happening in the future. How deep a future, I have no clue, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, you will be on your way to creating the King of Spring energy, alright? Now, this energy is innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. It says, oh, financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So something is going to turn in your favor. Right, my Saggies? Though before that happens, I feel like you're going to have to, or during that happening, you need to be more decisive. Because you have the Two of Winter. Now the Two of Winter talks of indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the emotional. So you're stuck between a rock and a hard place and you don't know what to do. Because I guess that would make sense, because if it says your leadership skills are needed now, yeah, your leadership skills are needed now. Because there is a tough call needing to be made, and you're like, oh, how can I make this tough call? Because I'm like stumped. But I feel like the cards clarifying might be able to let us know how to deal. So the first clarifying card is the Maiden. Now the Maiden talks of auspicious beginning, birth, growth, hope, and joy. So what I'm seeing is, so you're starting something new, and there are two. So what I feel like, because I personally wrote blank slate at the bottom of this card. I feel like the maiden is like a blank slate. Every child, once they're born, is like a blank slate, right? I hope, because the idea that popped into my mind is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Or which one is it? The last one, right? The last one. I think it was one. It's the 7 movies. The first or the second part, that was the Deathly Hallows. In any case, what I mean to say is the baby Voldemort, right? He who must not be named. That was pure potential. That was basically the Maiden. It could be whatever it wants. Unfortunately, it turned out nasty, but that was a whole other reason. There was a whole reasoning behind that, right? But every child at the beginning is a blank slate, pure potential. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen when you go to the beach. Anything can happen. Okay, so Maiden is basically pure potential. This could be related to the RAR card. Personally, I relate the Maiden to the RAR card. The only difference is that the RAR card is like pure energy, whereas the Maiden is like is pure potential in physical form. Right? Now the next card is the Singer of Intuition. Now the Singer of Intuition talks of perceptiveness. There's a fly in my room, and that's what I'm whacking. Perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. So with this Maiden, this blank slate, you should be able, what you should tap into is your intuition that will allow you to notice things, be more receptive, and also be aware of what is going on, because that will let you in on the truth. Right? And then the last card you got clarifying is Talm the Poet. Now Talm talks of clear sight, not getting into serious mischief, laughter, erotic energy, and poetry. I feel like, because I started with this, is clear sight. You see clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright sunshiny day. Sorry for that. So you got clear sight. So you know what you're working towards. You know what your king of spring is. You can see clearly how your leadership is, why your leadership is needed now. Yeah. So, my gorgeous Saggies, I hope that makes sense. So that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Saggies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!